Hi everybody, I'm Heath Hofteaser with the City of Sioux Falls Public Works Division. I'm the principal traffic engineer for the City of Sioux Falls, and we're here today to talk about the new pedestrian push buttons that we're putting in at our intersections throughout the city. Basically, it's we've been going through and changing our standards for accessibility throughout the city, and one of the big things that we're making changes for is our push buttons at signalized intersections, where we want to make them a lot more accessible for everybody to use. The push buttons, and there is one of them right behind me right here, that we're starting to put in on new construction, and that we'll be putting in on reconstruction projects this year. They're called accessible pedestrian push buttons, and basically some of the major differences that you're going to see in them versus the push buttons that we've been installing for a number of years in the city of Sioux Falls is that one of the big features is that there's a lot more color contrast in the buttons, so that it's easier for people of low vision to identify where a button is as they're approaching a corner of an intersection and finding a button. Along with the color contrast, there's also a locator tone, which you could probably hear right now that's going on, where it's a little beep sound that the button makes to help a person find it. If they have low or if they have no vision, it's another tool for them to help locate where the button is at the intersection. And then when you get to the button and you give the button a push, one of the things it does is it first tells you to wait, because it wants you to basically sit there and wait until it puts the walk light up for the intersection. And then once the walk light comes up for the intersection, the button's going to give a message that says that the walk light has turned on, so that you know that it's okay to cross across the intersection. Also, a feature of the beeping and the messages that the buttons do is that they listen for the background traffic at an intersection, and then as the ambient background noise increases, the sound of the beeping and the sound of the messages increase also, so that you can still continue to hear the message no matter if there's a loud vehicle or something like that drives through the intersection. Then along with another feature, there's also a tactile arrow on the button, and the tactile arrow is there so that you can feel the button, and it can help you align yourself with the parallel direction for the crosswalk to help get across the crossing. And then also, when I was just touching the button a second ago, so if someone is holding their finger on the button also has a rapid vibration right when the walk light comes on too, so you can feel the button vibrating along with the message telling you that the walk light has turned on to cross the intersection. And trying to think of the other features that we've got in these buttons. Also, when you push the button, there is an LED light on the top of the button that lights up and stays lit up like an elevator light, so that you can have a visual confirmation also that I pushed the button and it has taken the message from the button. I think that covers most of the features that these buttons have that I think people will notice when they start coming to these intersections. The intersection we're at today is 69th Street and Western Avenue, which at the end of the construction project in 2017 last year, we installed these buttons. And so these are the first accessible pedestrian buttons that we put up in the city of Sioux Falls, with many more to follow on our new construction in 2018 in the intersections that we reconstruct. Also here we've got Colleen Moran that wants to talk about what we're doing also.
Hi, like Keith said, thanks so much for coming today. We appreciate it. I'm Colleen Moran. I'm one of the assistant city attorneys, and I'm the ADA coordinator for the city. And I am really excited that we were able to show you these push buttons in the advances that we've made and the advances that traffic signals have made in technology. And I'm so proud that the city of Sioux Falls is able to install these, that we can help people with disabilities in our community as well as any other community member. I know that Heath showed you a number of ways in which the buttons work, and I think it's important to know that they also speak to you. So you can hear the beeping right now, and then when it's time to cross, it will tell you it's okay to cross the intersection. And that not only helps people in our community who have disabilities, but it helps everybody in our community. So I'm glad that you are here. I hope that you'll take a chance to feel the button and to try it out. And certainly the city is proud of its compliance efforts with ADA and that we are continuing those, and this is just another step that we have taken to ensure that our city is accessible to anyone that wants to use it.